Major, there's been a bit of hype. I always say hype, you know what I'm like, about Comet Ellen sort of splitting up and possibly it being by the sun again. And I've also had someone say to me that it's impossible to take a picture of a planet next to the sun. Maybe with a mobile phone or a cheap video camera, but not with my still camera. I've got a Nikon. You know, you need aperture stops, you need shutter speed, you need all this rubbish. But back on the 26th of June 2010, I took a picture. I'm going to show you that picture now. I'm just going to pause this so I can set up the screen. I took a picture. I'm going to show you the aperture settings I used as well. And then I'm going to refer to what this is. Because you can take a picture of it sometimes. With a regular camera, but you know, it's just luck. If you've got it on auto, you've got no chance. All you'll get is glare. You know, I've done so many videos on how to take a picture of the sun. People, oh, I took a picture with my mobile phone, and yeah, well, you expect to have a decent picture of the sun with a mobile phone? The brightest object in the fucking universe. You know what? You know, the aperture setting is the pupil. You know, how much light comes in, and the shutter speed is how quickly it blinks. And you need filters as well. Or would you just get glare all over the place? To just get a picture of the sun that's just one picture of the sun without any ghost images or lens flares, it's very difficult. Okay, so anyway, I'm just going to show you this picture. So I'm going to pause now and show you this picture. On the 26th of June 2010, using a Nikon D50. And as you can see, that's the sun. That's the glare, the lens flare. And that's Mercury. Okay, that's the sun, the dim thing. That's the glare from the sun, the lens flare. And that's Mercury. Okay, now I'm going to then go into the exe file. And it says here, look, exposure, 1/1000th of a second, aperture f45. I was zoomed in 300mm, right? Nothing else has been edited in here. Okay? ISO 200, and the date it was taken, the 26th of the 6th, 2010, at 12:30. Okay, there you go. Right, now I'm going to refer to SimSolar. At the top here is the 26th of the 6th, 2010. There's the Earth, there's the Sun, there's Mercury. Okay, there you go. Mercury's higher than the Earth. Can you see? Mercury's higher than the Earth. There's Mercury, there's the Sun, there's the Earth. That is Mercury. Look. Okay? So it isn't impossible to take a picture of a star next to the sun. You can see here, that's the sun there. Let's pause. That's the glare. And that's a lens flare, and that's a lens flare. That was taken on the 27th of June. And look, I can't see Mercury there, because that's in the way of it. To be honest with you, I'm starting to think that that's actually the sun, and that's the glare. That's the ghost image. I think it's that way round, to be honest. So let me go back to that. So that'd still make it right if that was the sun, and but that doesn't look. It looks like the other way round. I think that is actually the sun, and that's the ghost image, because you get a ghost image quite a lot. I'll explain in a minute. This is without any filters. As you can see, there's a little dot there of some kind, but ghost images of each other. This is not very zoomed in. You can see there is clearly just one sun, but you can't see it that well. Go to the next one. You can see there's a ghost image. This is the sun on a sunny day. I haven't done anything special with the ISO here. It's just got aperture settings. You can see there's quite a bit of glare there. You can't see too much of the sun. This is at first thing in the morning. The sun isn't very bright again, so you don't have to worry about letting too much light in, but you can still see there's a lot of glare around the sun. This picture here is probably one of the better ones where there isn't so much of a ghost image. As you can see, this is with an infrared lens, that's why it looks red. And you can see there's a little bit of glare around here, but you can actually see the red line around the edge of the sun. Sometimes you get like sunspots on it. It's quite strange, but at the same time, let's go back to my photo stream when it eventually gets there. I took pictures in Blackpool. Here, as you can see, look, there's the sun and there's a ghost image. Okay, now at first you think, well, that's a bit strange, maybe there's two suns in the sky, because it looks like what's his face, doesn't it? It looks like China. So if I go into the exe files on that, you can see it was taken on 1/60th of a shutter on aperture 22, and I wasn't fully zoomed in. But there's two pictures, there's two suns there, as you can see, yeah? Or so it looks like. So then we go back, I took that picture, let's go back again, and again. So I took that picture horizontally, yeah? Well, this picture I took lengthways. Now you can see they've moved places. Now these pictures were taken 30 seconds apart. The proof's in the ISO stuff. 30 seconds apart. So there's no way an object can move that quickly over the course of whatever. But these are quite overexposed because obviously I was taking a picture of a sunset. I wasn't trying to take a picture of the sun. But whenever I take a picture of the sun, it's dark. It looks black on purpose. As I say, that's with an infrared lens. These are with a polarizer. I think that was without a polarizer, but it's really, really difficult to take a decent picture of the sun. I've got loads of other pictures of the sun archived, so what I might do is I'll throw those pictures afterwards. I've done it before. I'll try and get some pictures of the sun today, but currently you can't see it. So yeah, but please, 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 when you take a picture of the sun, take into consideration that it's the brightest object in the sky. So put your camera off auto and set it up yourself as if it's like you're on a really bright day. Put your aperture settings minus to let less light in. You can do that on most cameras. It's usually IO or IV. You can set it up to 3+ or 3 below. So put it 3 below. Tell the fucking white balance that it's bright sunlight or skiing, and then it'll take some of the glare away. And then put your shutter speed on 1/4000th to take a picture of the sun. The same with the moon, because when you go to take a picture of the moon, because it's dark, the camera picks up on the darkness around it. Don't pick up on the bright object in the sky, so it kind of overexposes everything and creates glare. And when you've got glare, you haven't got a clear picture of the disc. You know, this is what I mean. Whenever I see a picture of the sun that's been taken, it's like this massive amount of fucking glare everywhere, and it's like, how the fuck can you even tell what is there? You know, what's fucking lens flare and what isn't? This is what I mean. It's got to be kind of, the pictures of the sun should look like this, you know, the sun. Look, just the round fucking disc. Not any other crap around it. That's in broad daylight. You see the rest of the background is black because the aperture settings are so fucking low. Peace, love and light.